Heart isn't just broken. Your brain is going through withdrawal. Yes, love hurts, and science proves it. Welcome to Wellness Health Services Health Talks. I'm Dr. Joshua Derito, a family physician. I have interest in public health and cancer prevention and treatment. In this video, we are going to look at the way you can heal from heartbreaks, the science of emotional recovery. Many things will happen in your life that will heartbreak you, and this is especially so with relationship. So how do you deal with that? So why do breakups happen? These could be common happenings, and they are usually devastating, and they usually result from unmet emotional needs, infidelity or mistrust, excuse me, poor communication, growing apart over time, you do not have a common interest that bind you together, trauma, stress, or unresolved conflicts, which build up over time and you have not been able to sort it out. You sort it out by silent treatment to each other. Even healthy relationships can end up when two people are no longer aligned in purpose or in direction, and this can happen because of various reasons we have said. So the emotional and the physical effects of a breakup, the neurological impact. Your brain treats a breakup like a physical injury. So MRI scans that have been done on people who have heartbroken show that there is activation of the same pain centers as in actual wounds. What does this mean? That the body understands the emotional breakup as it is a normal trauma or normal injury. And so it is like when you go through a heartbreak, it's like you have suffered an injury, and your brain is reactivated the same way that it would be reactivated in a painful situation, and your body reacts to these emotional breakups like it is in danger. So you have that fight and flight mechanism triggered. So breakups trigger dopamine withdrawal, and this is similar to people who have drug addiction. So you crave for the person like an addict craves for a fix. This is what happens. So what are some of the physical symptoms of a heartbreak? You may have chest tightness, fatigue, loss of appetite, headaches, nausea, or insomnia. Then your immunity is affected, and you have increased levels of cortisol, which makes you accumulate body or belly fat and increases your appetite sometimes. You are in an emotional roller coaster. You are filled with sometimes sadness, anxiety, or even irritability and anger. You feel anger for many things, the person whom have left you, all because you are craving for many things, and you have feeling guilty. You may have confusion or loneliness. So sometimes you may have obsessive thinking. You may blame yourself many times for so many things, and there is lack of motivation for things, for even things that you used to enjoy. Then there is that fear of never laughing again. So what does science say about the healing process after a breakup? So healing is not linear. It comes in waves, and your brain and heart can be rewired for peace. So what are the scientific phases of recovery? One, there is the phase of shock and withdrawal. You are pain from the heartbreak. You may cry, and also there is disbelief. There is a lack of acceptance of what has happened. Then there is grief and obsession. You are dreaming and thinking about the person who has left you intensely, checking their social media, thinking they would call, hoping that they would text. You are in disbelief. You will get obsessed. You check their pictures, you check messages they used to send you. Then there is reflection and acceptance. Now you come to a phase, you come to accept that this delay has happened, and you start seeing patterns and lessons. You can take lessons learned, and then this is the phase of renewal and growth, where you discover yourself, you create a new purpose, and you are able to move on, and you are able to reclaim your joy. And these are the same processes that people go through when they have any type of loss. It could be loss of a loved one, it could be loss of a job, it could be any loss in your life. And these are the things, the phases that you'll go through. So how do you cope and heal? The practical tools. Some of these things, you may wonder why we are talking about them. But many times, if you do not get to understand the patients that you are dealing with, they could be presenting to you with physical symptoms. But it could be that mainly, even the problem that they have, they are not physical issues. There could be emotional heartbreaks they have gone through, presenting with the physical conditions. And you must have an idea of how some of these things are present. So how do you cope with this? Feel it to heal it. It is necessary that you go through these emotional phases of healing. Suppressing the pains will delay the recovery. So cry. Do not be discouraged. Crying is not a sign of weakness. It is not a sign of you are not worthy. It is a sign that you accept. It is a feeling. It is an emotion of sadness, of a loss. So you need to cry. And those around you should also let you to cry, because this is the only way that you heal. Then journal. You can pray, or you can speak to a counselor. Then the no contact rule, at least for 30 to 90 days. Your brain needs a break from the person to reset its neurochemistry. So keep away completely from the person for at least 90 days. This will help your body to recover and help you heal. Then move your body. So exercise reduces cortisol and also helps to boost your endorphins. And these are natural mood lifters. They will make you feel better. Then talk to someone you trust. Don't isolate yourself. Social connection accelerates emotional healing. When you are going through these breakups and these losses in your life, do not resort to social media very much. Have physical contact with the people and build emotional connection. This could be family members, could be friends, people who can be there, who can give you a shoulder to cry on. Then talk to someone you trust. Do not isolate yourself. Share your feelings and let them out. Then learn something new. Everything that we go through in life that could be painful helps to reconnect your passions and also build your self-growth. It is from the difficult situations of your life that you learn most, rather than when things are going well. Of course, you don't pray that things go bad that you can learn, but when these situations come, because once in a while in your life, some of these things will happen. But take the opportunity to learn. Learn from others who have gone through these heartbreaks. Also learn from yourself. How do you react? What did you do well? What can you do better to improve your future relationship? Your pain has a purpose. So a breakup doesn't just mean you are broken. It is your soul pushing you towards deeper self-discovery, resilience, and also your future love. So you may not feel it now, but healing is happening. So give yourself permission to grieve, and also give yourself permission to rise. So if you are going through a heartbreak, breathe. You are not alone. And these are things that can happen in your life. And accept the pain. It is not permanent. it is part of your transformation. You will laugh again, and this time in a better way and in a stronger way, because you have learned. So if you like the content of this video, share it with somebody. Remember also to subscribe and hit the bell on the screen, so that when we release new content, you can always be informed. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.